Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, CCX here, and welcome to Sonic Mania, the game that everyone has been waiting for since, like, forever. But let's actually press start before that lovely opening plays again with the very beautiful, luscious music. I'm CCX, this is Sonic Mania. We're gonna go ahead and actually get into this, and we're actually gonna play this like the cows, like it was milked to death like nothing else. Anyways, so, Sonic Mania, well, it's basically a game that was literally made for fans and by fans, and trust me, it really showcases it, and my god, this game was really one of the things that people were so hyped about, mainly because, you know, classic era. Everyone loves the classic era. It was such a very huge nostalgia trip, because that's essentially what Sonic Mania is. It's basically a very massively good nostalgia trip platforming of Sonic back to days old. Now, most people will make up the argument by saying, oh my god, we're back in Green Hill Zone again. Oh no, not again. Anyways, so Sonic's new moveset is basically, if you hold the X button, you can end up utilizing what is known as the drop dash. The drop dash is essentially a very good speedrunning spin dash that you can basically keep doing until the cows come home. But that's neither here nor there. People are usually saying whenever they kind of, like, you know, sort of review this game that there hasn't been a great Sonic game, and, you know, that's not entirely true. Like, there has been good Sonic games. There has been, this series is essentially an up and down roller coaster till the dawn of time, and it's never gonna stop to a point that, you know, you're just wondering, when is it gonna stop? When are we gonna have like a consistent roller coaster ride? Never, because that's kind of what Sonic's shtick is. He's such a rebel and such a he's such a hipster, sort of, that he just literally has to be different, and by different meaning every friggin' video game installment that he ends up getting. Like, I like Sonic till the cows come home. I mean, I'm not, like, I won't say like I'm a huge Sonic aficionado or anything. Don't ask me what Sonic will actually do on day-to-day basis. No, I don't know any of that. All right, like, you guys are asking for too much. And to be honest though, since Mania's release, people have been like on a friggin' tirade of hate, and it's just been gross. I mean, I don't really even like following that stuff, and I know I'm not talking about my favorite special stage in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but okay, well, let's screw that up. Alright, now the thing I should mention about these special stages is that I'm kind of still playing it off of my my friggin' the save file that I've already beaten the game on. So those special stages are not going to be different. They're going to be just the ones that I haven't beaten in a while. So yeah, Sonic does not have the instant shield, and half of these bosses you can just beat by just literally losing your rings and just keep bashing them until they die. And that's kind of how a lot of people probably beated half of these bosses. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great bosses, but god damn, it's just, where do you go from here? And I like that all of Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic's victory animation are all based off their title card animations. Like the finger whack for Sonic, the Knuckles bowling up his fist, which I don't really know what the hell that even means, and Tails is spinning around and cheering with his arm, with his hand up in the air, and I don't know. Now, the thing that Sonic Mania does for most of the levels that's in this game is that they kind of, alright, for the levels that people are familiar with, that was shown, or people who are familiar with the game, what they do is that they combined most segments from Act 2 and the like, so that it can get its own different flavor. Is that a problem for some people? It's okay for the most part. I mean, I'm in the mindset I kind of wish that they did have unique stages. You'll see what I mean as we progress through this game, but for right now, we're basically on the run of doing stuff. So, what's the story about this game? Long story short, Dr. Robotnik, well, Tails and Knuckles, well, no, not Tails and Knuckles. Tails and Sonic realize that there is a weird little energy source that's happening on Angel Island. Tails and Sonic ends up investigating it and end up finding out that whatever the hard boil heavies is excavating what is known as the Phantom Ruby. What is the Phantom Ruby? Well, it's something that's not explained well in this game, to be honest. Well, actually, no, it's explained, just not to the point that I can go ahead and say, oh my gosh, Alicia explains everything for everything. No. And wow, I did not even find like one special ring. I suck at this game. Excellent. But man, just look at the sprite quality of this game, though. It's just so beautiful. I don't want to go ahead and freaking have a massive ass orgasm, even though, to be perfectly honest, I can't help it, guys. It's a Sonic game. You gotta. And not only that, I haven't had a Sonic game in like a freaking while. And yes, this is a Death Egg robot. Quick warning: you can run out of space of this boss fight, so be warned by that. So be careful for that. Okay. Also, the music by the wonderful man T. Lopes himself. You can actually find him on his Twitter feed. He always keeps tweeting stuff. He's tweeting stuff about new music, music creation, and all that other jazz. Now, I'm not really familiar with most of the creators of this game, so don't go ahead and think that I'm like the person to come to. If you guys want to go ahead and find out about that, well, you guys can just look up on the internet. Wow, that tree was just halfly cut. Excellent. And there's all the hardball heavies, and they're playing with the Phantom Ruby there. And there it goes. And Phantom Ruby does his shenanigans. And oh my god. Now we're back at Chemical Plant Zone. Lovely. Yeah, I know, this game is so being different, right? No, honesty, the unique levels in this game are really good, while the older levels, they kind of come and gone. Like, I kind of feel that they kind of come and gone. Like, they kind of overstate their welcome after a while, but it's fine. Now, the thing about Sonic Mania is that, like I said, it basically, when Forces was announced and Sonic Mania was being released as well, people basically had like an entire war zone. These are special rings that's like, go ahead and wait for it to continue back. These are special stages for Sonic Mania, basically being kind of like a graphical nostalgia for the Saturn. And what Sonic Mania essentially is that, what if Sonic the Hedgehog 4 was on the Saturn game? Was on the Saturn console? You guys probably wondering, what the hell is a Saturn? Well, it's a video game console that nobody actually owned because nobody had, well, I wouldn't say nobody. People who probably didn't have the money did not own a Saturn, and I don't blame them, because even I didn't know I didn't even know what a Saturn even was. Like, I seriously did not know what a Saturn was. So your goal is here. The blue spheres will allow you to increase your Mach speed, while the rings will be able to increase the time that you can stay in the special stage. If you fall in the bottomless pit, however, it's game over and you don't get a second chance. And once you've actually completed the special ring, it'll become transparent. There are a ton of special rings in this game, and some I haven't really found all the way, and some I have, but you can essentially get Supersonic very, very early if you know what you're doing. Sadly, I did not, so we're gonna have to be wondering about that. So yeah, it basically, like, this is one of the franchises where it really did showcase the difference between people liking modern over classic and classic over modern. And it was so, like, disgusting. Like, I mean, I understand people's frustration here and there, but god damn, it was just to a point that it was so disgusting to just see half of the time. And like, don't get me wrong, it's more so terrible to be in a franchise that's like this, and people want to get into this series. Like, here's the thing, if you want to get in this series, I would not really recommend this game, because the problem with this game is that you won't really understand. Okay, here's the thing. If you're not interested in the nostalgia value that the game has to offer, then it doesn't matter. But if you're just playing it as a regular Sonic game, then go nuts. Like, I recommend it. It's a good starting point. It does get hard after a while, so don't think that it's just a easy straight game that you can just do. It does have its hard moments, and I will be going into detail what those hard moments are. Will I be doing a Knuckles playthrough? Oh, you bet your ass I am. We're gonna be doing Knuckles in Knuckles mode, cause you know we gotta showcase that mode. That mode is a freaking meme in itself. Seriously, it's a goddamn meme, guys. Anytime you end up putting a title, always put Knuckles, because that's exactly what it is. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Knuckles from the Devil May Knuckles series. From the Devil May Knuckles series. Okay. Alright, so yeah. I'll talking about the fan base, because the fan base is what it is. It's basically a glorified pit of nonsense here and nonsense there. After a while, at the end of the day, you become so mind numb to it that you just kind of just say, yeah, these are games, and these are video games, and we like video games, and we play video games. But there are people that are passionate about the series, and kudos to them. More power to you. But you know me, I play video games to not only to have like a bickering moment or anything, but I most likely don't like to go ahead and get into a threatening debate here, because you don't really need that. Like, seriously, you really don't. Like, guys, it's just video games here. Like, you guys make it. You guys are kind of sounding like the freaking presidential campaign, and to be honest, nobody even likes that right now as it is. It's terrible. I'm not even talking about the game, I'm just talking about crap that's here and there. But yeah, this is Chemical Plant, and you can tell they look completely different. It kind of has a bit of wacky workbench from Sonic CD. If you guys are not familiar with Sonic CD, then you're too young. Yeah, you're too young. I'm right. Yeah. What's up, youngins? This is our true young adult Sonic game. It's not like your classic games. No. Even though we grew up with the classic games, so what the hell am I talking about? I don't even know anymore. So it's weird. It's weird. Anyways, we got to get to one of the other special stages that I cannot. Okay, here it is. All right, I kind of missed like a bunch of other special stages in this place, which sucks, but whatever. That blue ring is essentially, if you end up having that blue ring, it will basically compress all your rings into one massive ring, not into 4 massive rings, I should say. So yeah, be sure to get that whenever you can. This is special stage number 2, and special stage number 2 is actually a little bit trickier. It has the bottomless pit, so the railing is pretty much gone. So you kind of gonna have to be a little bit careful on this. Sometimes you can find blue spheres inside capsules. Now the problem with increasing Sonic's speed in these special stages is that 2 things can happen. 2 things will happen, I should say. He will become faster, but the problem with the fast speed is that his physics will be a lot slippery. So you kind of will be swerving left and right. Think Sonic R, just, you know, without the wonderful music playing. And don't get me wrong, this music is great too. I like this music as well. And yeah, also be careful, because if you are going too fast, what can end up happening is that you can essentially pass through the emerald and you can essentially miss it. And you can't slow down either. I mean, you can, you just probably have to keep hitting bumpers, but like I said, half of the time, bumpers don't exist. Alright, so let's finish off Chemical Plant number 2, Act 2, shall we? Let's actually get on with this game. I think we're actually done. Are we done? No, we're not. We're almost done. Actually, we should be getting to the end. Yeah, we're at the end. Alright. Now, this is a gameplay change that not many people are going to be familiar with. So, you guys ever heard of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine? Yeah, no, you didn't? Too bad. Well, you're going to have to actually get good at this game. Well, not really. This game is actually relatively easy to beat because Robotnik is not difficult compared to the robots that the badniks that you face in friggin' in actual Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which can really go F itself in the A, because Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, you put it on easy, it doesn't matter. The game will kick your ass. The game will kill you. It will murder you. It will make sure that you know that Dr. Robotnik is not messing around. And then when you play with Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, you will feel the wrath of the beans. And let me just tell you, it's nothing to gawk over. I don't know, I'm trying to be all dramatic and whatnot. It's not really working. My voice is just not that dramatic enough. Unless you guys want it to be dramatic. Because it can be. It can be definitely dramatic. Or it can be very flamboyant. But no, not really. If you are playing this game off of the PS4, however, there is an achievement that if you get multiple combos, you will get a trophy for it. So go for that if you want. Is there a reason to platinum this game? Not really. You can just platinum it if you just want to, just for bragging rights. Anyways, Dr. Robotnik should be done and over with. I actually do not know what happens if you lose this game, because in all honesty, when I first played it, I never lost this. I actually have never gotten to a point of ever losing this game. So, I guess you just blow up and die? I don't know. What happens? Somebody tell me, what happens if you lose that game? Because even I don't know. Anyways, guys, that is the end of this playthrough of Sonic Mania. In the next episode, we'll be taking on Studiopolis.